What's going on, everybody? It's Nick with Facemask Fantasy, and with the 2022-23 NFL season over, Dynasty managers turn their attention now to the 2023 draft class. I'll provide some early draft season profiles for this year's prospects and give some thoughts on their outlook prior to the NFL draft. This, of course, can eventually be subject to change. Up today, Boston College wide receiver Zay Flowers. Flowers spent all 4 years in college, breaking out as a sophomore during the 2020 season, when he corralled 56 catches on 106 targets for 892 receiving yards and 9 touchdowns in 11 games played. He averaged almost 16 yards per catch that year and saw his target share go up from 14% as a freshman to 27% as a sophomore. Flowers' numbers dipped a bit his junior season, but a lot of that can be attributed to mediocre quarterback play. Still easily paced the Eagles in all receiving categories, and his senior year numbers bounced back nicely. Flowers set personal bests across the board in 2022. 78 catches on 130 targets for 1,077 yards and 12 touchdowns in 12 games played. Nobody else on the team came close to those numbers, and the Eagles struggled to run the ball, so Flowers was able to succeed despite being the clear top threat for opposing defenses to key on. It's also noteworthy that Flowers has gone through noticeable physical changes, gaining 13 pounds ahead of the combine kicking off. A quick twitch, versatile receiver, it'll be interesting to see if Flowers' added muscle contributes one way or another in his combine and pro day workouts. He's not the biggest player at the position, standing at 5'9", so it's understandable he wanted to bulk up a bit as a way to potentially remain an option to play inside or outside. The question is, will it in any way affect his explosiveness or ability to create yards after the catch? Regardless, he might still only be an option as a slot receiver and could have a tougher time commanding more targets because his catch radius just isn't as wide as bigger players. But he's a dynamic playmaker and a good route runner that's projected to go near the end of the first round. How his body responds to his recent transformation should play a part in his NFL draft fate. If a team makes Flowers a first-round pick, he's a late first-rounder in Dynasty rookie drafts as well. He likely settles in somewhere in the 10 to 12 range, with the potential to fall to the second round if there are other skill position risers, or if Flowers himself falls to the second round in the NFL draft. He'll have to prove that his ability to separate and explosiveness offset any potential concerns about his physical stature. Still, where Flowers is expected to be drafted is strong enough capital to the point where he'll get plenty of opportunities to succeed at the next level. We'll, of course, revisit Zay Flowers once we know his landing spot and draft capital, but that's a very short and quick look at the Boston College receiver ahead of the NFL draft. What do you guys think? Put any thoughts you have in the comment section below, and we can have a conversation about this. I also host live streams on my channel all off-season long, every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Come hang out, come get any questions answered you may have, or feel free to bring up any general fantasy topics, Dynasty or otherwise, you wish to discuss. Till then, this is Nick with Facemask Fantasy. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for listening.